Hi, I'm Robin Higgins, and this is 10 examples of physical properties in chemistry. Okay, so let's review what a physical property is. A physical property is an aspect that can be observed without changing it. So I'll give you example number 1, length. You don't need to break anything or change anything if you just want to measure the length, physical property. Now, the alternative is a chemical property, which is something that can only be observed by changing the actual chemical structure. So for instance, if you light a match on fire, you can see what color it burns as, but you can only see that by changing the structure of the match. Okay, so let's review a little bit more. Intensive physical properties are same regardless of the amount. So a good example of this would be conductivity. If you have a short wire or a long wire made of silver or gold, it'll conduct exactly the same. It doesn't matter. Versus extensive changes if the amount changes. So this would be a good one for mass. If you have 1 pound of bricks, that's a lot different than 2 pounds of bricks. You can observe both without changing it, so they're physical properties, but it changes if the amount changes, so it's extensive. These are the two types of physical properties. So without stringing you along anymore, I'll give you the other 7. And of course, there are many, many more. These are just an example of 10. So we have flexibility. Don't have to do any chemical changes. Melting point. And so this is a good one to remember that even though we're melting something to figure out the melting point, that's just a physical change. It's not a chemical change. So when you melt an ice cube, it's still water. It hasn't changed chemically. Color, shape, density, volume, and for number 10, one of the weirdest ones, luster, which is just how shiny something is, but I just think luster is a weird word. All right, I'm Robin Higgins, and this has been 10 examples of physical properties in chemistry.